YouTube. Okay, today I'm going to be doing a clay mask on my hair, and ingredients I'll be using is coconut milk, and I'll be using the main Divas clay. That clay you can see there is the nettles and tea tree, and I also used a little bit of the apricot and banana, so I used 2 hearts instead of 1. You can only see 1 there. I used about 7 tablespoons of milk, and I heated the actual clay and milk together in the microwave, and I'm just giving it a bit of a mix so you can get a good consistency. At that point I hadn't added the other sea salt, but I did, and then it made it a little bit thicker. Right, I had given my hair a good wash with just water. At this point, make sure the hair is moist and quite damp so you can get an even tone throughout the hair when you apply the clay. So I split my hair into 2. I'm just showing you guys my hairline, which is really bad at the moment, absolutely crap. Right, if you look, it's a little bit thicker at this point. It was a little bit watery before, but much thicker now. So I'm going to start applying from the back and work my way to the front. I'm applying to the scalp first, and I'll be applying it from root to tip. But the reason why I'm trying to concentrate on my scalp is when I used this mask before, I've got a really bad sensitive scalp. Not too sure if it's psoriasis or eczema, but I just tend to get a bad reaction to everything. And what this clay did, it really did tone it down a little bit. And remember, I'm using the nettles and tea tree clay with the apricot and banana main Divas clay mixed with coconut milk. If you check, I'm separating my hair and applying it to my scalp, giving it a good rub. When you apply it like this with a brush, you get an even consistency throughout the whole head, which makes it a little bit easier for spreading when you finish overall to massage. So I'm just working it into the hair. Now you can see that I finished applying to the back of the hair. Just going to give it a pull, make sure I'm pulling the product throughout the whole of the head. And I'm just showing you what my curl pattern looks like at the moment. And just applying it to the ends of the hair, making sure that everywhere is covered and I've got a full coverage. Pulling my hair through, working it in. You have to make sure that this product is evenly throughout the whole head, because you don't want to cheat and miss anywhere that really could be affected by breakage or heat damage or the weather, because outside's really cold at the moment and my hair keeps on getting wet by the rain. Okay, now I'm going to work on the top bit, putting a clip from the top to the back. Just makes life a lot more easier. Separating the hair, and then now I'm going to start applying to my hairline, because that's essential as I basically don't have a hairline. Giving it a good work in, rub it in, applying it everywhere. At this point it felt really nice and soothing on my scalp. I'm not too sure if it's the nettle or the tea tree or the banana or apricot, but there's something that is in this that just has an amazing effect on my scalp. It could be the coconut oil as well, but my scalp just really seems to calm down and ceases, because usually water on my scalp, it just tends to be really irritable, which is a bit strange. But anyway, as you can see, I'm applying it throughout the hair. Now at this point I'm giving it a good rub, making sure that it's spread everywhere, and it is. If you look, my hair looks a bit grey browny, kind of looking a bit strange. I must say, some people will use gloves to do this, but I didn't. A bit too tired, I hadn't got time for that, so I just used my hands. If you look throughout my whole head, I've applied it everywhere. Now I'm going to wrap my hair up with some cling film. The point of this is to get a better effect basically, Some people go under a steamer or a dryer. I have none, so I'm using the best thing, cling film. So you know, you wrap your hair up with cling film for half an hour. It's doing the same job because it's all about heat, isn't it? And our head contracts a lot of heat, so wrapping up with cling film will make the job twice as easier. Don't get me wrong, it's a bit hard. And make sure everywhere's covered. Yeah, I got my little pink polka dot thing to put on top of my head, and I left it on for 30 minutes. When it chilled, had a glass of wine. Right, I rinsed it out. Make sure you use lukewarm water or quite warm water to get all the build up in the product out of the hair. Remember, you're using clay, so clay can be quite drying if you leave it on too long, or if you do not rinse it properly. You don't want any build up or residue of clay left on the scalp or in the hair, because that would not be great. But yeah, YouTube, it's all out. My hair feels soft, it feels revived, it feels nice, it feels moist. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Watch out for the rest of my videos.